And on this beautiful Thursday, you know what to do. And here we go. Careful not to get stuck in that preparatory position. And between your pliés, keep your arms going. To relax when you're ready. Okay. Yeah, let's remember these preparatory positions only are transitions, not stops. So you just have to slow down your fingertips a little bit in between the two demi-pliés. So don't get stuck when you stretch your knees after your first demi-plié in that funky preparatory position without any tension. You know what I mean?
You mean,
Yep. It's nitpicking, but what I like to do is allonger first, forward, open, instead of one, two.
oh,
Subtle difference. It's very subtle. And I'm not sure even that there's something wrong with that, excepting for you're basically losing for a split second control of your arm and tension in your arm because all of a sudden it is in some sort of a resting position. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Rather than it keeps moving together with your legs.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. And that's right down. There we go, and two. That's exactly right. And the same in that Grand Plie, of course. Let's go 1 and 2 and flat, just your toes down, half point, 4 point, close, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's go front and rotate and side and rotate through your toes. Big fat demi-plie and heel up and down, flat out your toes down, half point, 4 point, and close to the side and to the front. Same foot comes through, rotates to the side. Rotate, let's roll through in second position from there. And here we go. To the other side and and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 1 and the 2 and the 3, where am I, and the 4 and the 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. 1 and the 2 and the 3, the other port de bras, 1 and the 2 and the 3, the other port de bras. The other port de bras continues, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Roll through in first this time, and that is it. 3 front, 1 back, 3 side, 1 side. 3 back, 1 front, 1 side. Here we go. one. Roll through one. And relax. That's it. Okay. Yeah, just be aware that your arm wants to rotate in front of your shoulders and your hips rather than slightly behind. Now, it could be the Zoom camera playing a trick on me, but it seems to me like that portable could be slightly further in front of you, like a windshield wiper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Especially the quick ones. Because the further you go behind you, the longer the way is to get back to your second position.
Right.
All right, here we go. And one. And relax when you're ready. All right. One and the two and the three and the four, five and the six and the seven. One and the two and the three and the four, five and the six and the seven. One and the two and the three and the four, five and the six and the seven. One and the two and the three and the four, five and the six and the seven, soutenu and the one and the two, three and the four, three en croix inside. Reverse that and three and four, three en croix inside. Side, same thing. Each one changes back, inside, and front, inside, back, inside, and front, inside, back, inside, and front. Soutenu. Four and three. Four and three. Four to the side and three. Seven en croix and soutenu. And here we go. There you go. Good job. Other side and four. You caught yourself in the first set, so that was good. Okay.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
there is no porta bra this time in there. It's
Yeah,
just
that really that was what messed me up. I was
mhm,
thinking of vertebra and I thought, no, I'm
right.
supposed to do that.
Okay, here we go. Left side, please. Oh, careful there with your heads when you have your insides en croix.
Okay.
And there we go. Back. Shall we do the same thing with dégages?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a super predictable pattern basically. Maybe too predictable. Always four on the outside and three on the inside.
Yeah.
Then you just have to trust your fifth position after your Alessikong set because yes, you're starting your encore twice from the back.
Yeah.
we go. Oh. Breathe. Okay, here we go. Remember, you work with both legs, not just one. That's it. Right. I guess it's a theme today. Cheval 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, dégagé 6 and the 7 and 8, back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, careful, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, passé and flat and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8, cheval to the back and 3 and 4, 4 dégagés to first, cheval to the front, 4 dégagés, close fifth, back, 1, yeah, let's close fifth back, that is right, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, now encore from the front, sorry, I'll revise myself in a second, passé and stay, just stay there, we'll go to the left afterward, first, fifth, no, sorry, front, first, close, back, 2, 3, 4, dégagé 6 and 7 and 8, close fifth, I did that wrong the first time, 4 more dégagés, so dyslexia speaking, so cheval encore from the back, passé and flat, back, close fifth, no reverse, 4 chevals to the back, 4 dégagés to first, 4 chevals to the front, 4 dégagés to fifth, 1 and the 2 and the 3, 4 more, one more time encore, passé relevé this time, stay there. So it's pas de cheval, dégagé sandwich. And here we go. Encore one. That one. Really open it. Open your passé and 7 and close. That one. Careful, the key is your fifth position that tells you what comes next. At least, hopefully, it will. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. And over. Let's go plie to coupe to arabesque. Take it through and plie to coupe to the front. Take it through and plie to coupe to passerelle stay. 2 temps liés. Rons and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Forward and 2 and 3 and 4 today with temps liés. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Actually 7 and 8. You can start it immediately from there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Rons and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, stop side. So you can go temps lié away from the bar. One more temps lié, you're ready for your parallel stretch. Okay, here we go. And not too fast. And 3. Take it through and 4. Now go back and back. Consistent in these arms to third, to arabesque. Take it through onto third. There we go. Again to arabesque. 1. Okay, excepting for one thing. First temps liés go backward, second temps lié goes forward.
Oh.
Yes, so it's all about brushing through your first in this case. That is why we go tablier back and forward. Now you brush it through for your first rond de jambe en déroulé. So just make that knee keep going behind you until it is time to fall backward into your tablier the first time. Here we go. Let's go front and the back and the front and the side. 2 single en layers. Plié front to the side. This is all about feeling your à la seconde. 3 of them, 1 double rond de jambe. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8. Plié, relevé. Feel your balance. Close. So we have balance for 2 and the 3 and the side. Single and single. Plié, attitude, side. Plié, attitude, side. Plié, attitude, side. Double goes back. Balance for 2 and the plié around straight. Balance for plié, attitude, plié, relevé. Close, reverse. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Back and the side, back and the side, back and the side. Double rond to the front. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. 5 and the 6 and the 7 and 8. Relevé. Close fifth soutenu. Other side. Starting with 3 balance first. plie attitude 3 times. 1 double to take it back. Start with 3 balance bars again. 1 and a 2 and a 3, straight leg. Around. All the way around.
All the way around.
Yep, then 1 more balance bar, plie attitude all the way around. Plie Ballet.
I'm missing one.
Probably the last set of balance bars. 2 and 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, 1 and a 2, no knee, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8. 3 more balance bars. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and around. 1 more around, plie attitude, plie Ballet. There you go. Yeah, careful not to use your knees too much in all of these plie attitudes.
It's the third one. I can't figure out the third one.
After your double rondegent en l'air, you're starting over with 3 balance bars as it started already. So that is the beginning of your act 2.
And those 3 balance bars, those are straight all the way around. That
And
one
then-
doesn't have the plie. It's the last one that has the plie.
It's only the very last one that has the plie attitude to go all the way around. You're absolutely correct with that. So you have 1 grand rond straight, 1 plie attitude to go back before your balance after your initial 3 balance bars that start your act 2 of the combination. So act 1 focuses on your à la seconde, act 2 on the grand rond. Okay. Here we go. 3, 1, 2, and front, side, double to back. 3, plie around and through, plie around, plie. There we go. And 3. Finish. Let's go circular port de bras, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, fondue to the front, fondue to the back, fondue to the side, feel yourself. Plie attitude front to the side, plie attitude back to the side, into 1 more passé, close 5th soutenu, other side. Circle and 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, fondue to the front, fondue to the back, fondue to the side, balance. Plie attitude, no knee. Open it, plie attitude, no knee. Into your passé 1 more time. Close 5th soutenu, other side. So it doesn't reverse.
It's the plie attitudes I wasn't sure about.
Circle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, fondue front, fondue back, fondue side, balance.
Right.
Plié attitude to the front and the 2 open to à la seconde 3 and the 4. Believe you that heel forward. The same to the back and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. Into your passé. Close fifth and
from the attitude in the back, it just goes into the passe.
No, it goes back to à la seconde. It's basically the same thing we just did now on the Jean combination.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Plié attitude front to side, plié attitude back to side, from the side into your passé. Then close fifth and soutenu. Goal, knee always stays in place for your attitudes. Heel always opens in front of your knee when you stretch it back to the side. And here we go. Starting with a circular quarter. Circular porte. More time for the plié attitude à la seconde. You have 2 counts to get to attitude front, 2 counts to get back to à la seconde.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that balance in the end is not quite that long. Okay, here we go. Starting with a circular porte. One and the 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Plié to the side and the side and the back and the side and the back, side and the back. Plié back to the side and the back and the side, back and the side, back and the side. Plié back to the front. Plié, tiny turn on the oar to plié. Just close your fifth to reverse. Back and the side and the back and the side and the back and the side. Plié attitude back to the side. Side and the front, side and the front, side and the front, plié front to the side. Front and the side and the front and the side, front and the side, plié. Plié front, all the way back. Plié, still plié, then coupé en dedans, plié à la seconde and close. So it's a trotton relevé, as they call it.
No.
One more time.
Yeah.
So it's over 6 frappés. Front, side, front, side, front, side, plié front, splash side, as we just did. Side and back, side and back, side and back. Since you're there, plié back and side. Back and side, back and side, back and side, back. Front, plie attitude. Stretch it on your diagonal. Coupe, tiny turn, open to à la seconde, close. Reverse. Where are you stuck? Where is the logic not working for you?
So front, side, plie to the
And
side.
yep, and start the whole thing to the side.
Side, back, plie.
Yep, start it to the back.
Side. And then back, side, plie.
All the way to the front this time. Plie attitude. Tour temps relevé. Stretch, demi
To a
plie.
what?
Tour temps relevé. So from attitude there and go. That's exactly right. Yep. Open it parterre to the floor, close your fifth. That's all it is. So you're kind of opening it like a flick flack. So it opens to à la seconde parterre, close fifth, back, you're ready to reverse it. Are we good?
Let's try.
Okay. And it's at a fairly leisurely tempo, so you don't have to panic. Close fifth.
Nice.
That's all it is. And one. Could be a little sharper when you take your plie attitude. Keep it in the frappe tempo in the front side. Plie arm dedans. There we go. Plie. Close and done. There's nothing missing. There's just the time to leisurely turn, open it to the side, and close your fifth position. There's nothing missing at all.
Okay.
Take your plie attitude sharper. Just because it's slow doesn't mean that you have to get slow. You know what I mean? Plie attitude, stretch side. Feel your diagonal before you take your coupe for the turn. Yeah, you stay in plie all the way until your foot opens to the diagonal toward your knee. Now you're stretching your standing leg together with your coupe for your tour temps relevé. That opens immediately to à la seconde parterre, to close in fifth. And if you have a couple of counts left over, all the much better for you.
Okay.
Okay? And here we go. And remember, we are not pushing off the bar. Just too much force.
I thought the plie came back to where it started from, not to where it ended.
front, side, front, side, plie front to side. Side,
Right.
back, side, back. Plie back. Side, back,
Oh,
side.
I thought the plie came from where it began.
Mm-hmm. Yes, side, back, back. Plie back to the side. Not plie side to the back.
Well, then it doesn't come. Then it doesn't come from where it doesn't finish where it came from. The plie isn't where it came from. It's the next.
Right, right. That's only the first time. The second time it would have been side, back, back.
Oh,
Plie back to side. Now it goes back, side, back, side. Plie back to side again. Hold on a second. Maybe you're right and I'm wrong. So yes, you're doing twice the same thing, basically.
oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
And do feel free to tell me if the video proves me wrong. At least we have it on.
Well, I did it a couple of variations, so
Right, right.
that's okay.
But that side attitude was not in there. I know that much.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Well, it felt strange.
Good. I'm very glad to hear that. Let's have the other circular portable, however, you're in fifth position front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Attitude 5, 6, 7, and 8. Stretch. Inside attitude front. Stretch. Pas de bourrée. Soutenu. Other side. That's already all of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Développé to the front. 2. Passé à la seconde. Keep your arm. 2 passé, arabesque, keep your arms still. Attitude relevé, close fifth, inside attitude balance, stretch, pas de bourrée and soutenu. And that is already it. And here we go. Starting with the other circular portable. Attitude relevé. Knee up, heel up. Make sure you don't lean too much sideways. Inside attitude front down. Circle and open. Oh, not so fast. That could have been a nice balance there to the back. So why discriminate against that attitude back balance? go 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6. Guess what? 7 and the 8 and the 1 and the 2. 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6 and the 7 and the 8 and the 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, 7 and the 8, so we don't have to go on the down with that pirouette soutenu to the other side. Grand battement, grand battement, grand battement, tout temps relevé, this time through coupé open, on the oar, à la seconde, close fifth. 3 grand battements. The same thing one more time to make sure it worked. 3 more to the back. Switch pattern, 1 to the front, 1 to the side, 1 to the back. Demi-plié, soutenu. Done. Are we good to note the tout temps relevé starts through coupé to attitude, demi-rond into your coupé on the or turn. And once again, finishes parterre à la seconde, so see it through all the way to there. Careful, this beginning of the tour gives you a tremendous amount of force. You don't have to do anything but close your fingertips and you are done already. And almost feel like you're doing a rond de jambe on l'air on the oar instead of a turn, because it is so quick over. It is so fast. Is that making sense?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And 1, almost. Last one closes in front. Inside front. And this side. Demi-plié. Not too much labor in your shoulders. Easy, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And 2. Make sure you don't knock yourself over, nice and easy. Yes, 1. Back, plié.
What was
Combat.
missing?
Inside front, outside side, inside back, and soutenu. You were missing the last combattement, inside back. Yeah, as soon as you don't give it too much force, these things are relatively easy. But let's also remember they go through attitude. It's not just straight front and to the side. That is one of the reasons why. From coupé to attitude front. Coupé, attitude front. Now your leg starts and go. Right, that is the idea.
Okay.
So once again, it's a leg action rather than a shoulder action that is taking you around. All right, let's have a nice stretch. Oh, been there, done that. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a, whoa, I went too far. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8, so it's just a corner change. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6, a little bit further. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, pas de bourrée 6, pas de bourrée 8, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a lifted plié attitude, just a tiny switch to go forward. Right, that is just to establish the mechanics. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a back plié attitude, tiny endedent to go back. Side and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, this time with both plié around, plié, pas de bourrée, plié, the same pas de bourrée, just so it switches legs. Stunned silence.
Okay, all right.
Are we good to give this a mic?
Yes.
Now this is all about just fingertips, no elbows, no nothing, because your leg is giving you a fair amount of force into all of these things. Here we go. So it's not an over-under, it's an under-under.
So it's here.
And then the same pas de bourrée again.
And then
That's
just
exactly. Yeah. So hold it in that 2/5 a second after your pas de bourrée, so you remind yourself, aha, it should be another pas de bourrée over, but it isn't.
Okay.
Otherwise, we would have to reverse it on the other side. Okay. And here we go. And down. Careful backward.
I didn't get where that goes.
It goes croisé back. You overturned it.
So here.
There. Heel forward, tendue back. That's exactly right. Now you keep going with your alles grand tendues. 4 back, 4 coming forward. Careful, careful, careful. Way too much force. That is why it overturned, besides not being certain about where it was going. Yeah, basically, it goes out, it comes in, it has to go out immediately. Because, as I say, it's very, very, very easy to over-rotate this one. And here we go. There we go. Just heel forward, that's all it is. Yep. And one. Careful with your arms, keep them nice and active. separate your attitude from your straight leg. And, yep, better, but find the floor. 2. Coupe. You kind of solved my problem. Plié susu, plié pas de bourrée, why not? Even so, it was supposed to be 2 pas de bourrées. Open pas de bourrée under. Open it again, and again pas de bourrée under.
Oh.
Yeah. Now your future self might just notice all the stuff, the unnecessary stuff that your elbows are giving you when you're closing your first position, especially in the last one where the insecurity comes in.
Yeah.
Just fingertips. That's all there is to it. And try to feel your allongé coinciding with your diagonal plié before you bring it all in together. That only works if everything works together. Otherwise, it's going to be one of these things. Right. One more detail. The last one does not open anywhere. The last one starts in coupe. Now from their plié attitude, go.
Oh.
Pas de bourrée. One more pas de bourrée.
Okay.
So the first 2 go like we did, open plié attitude. The last one comes through coupe, through attitude, diagonal front into your coupe on the or turn, which needs to coincide with your closing arm. Or should I say closing fingertips. All right. Well, we good to do this one more time. And here we go. And try to be super consistent with that process. Yep. Better. And one. Feel your allongés to round when you get started. Try to stay in your rhythm. Coupe and attitude plié, go. Don't hesitate. That was a little tiny bit better. Now, if you would have felt that coupe at least for a split second on your ankle with your little toes, that would have, of course, been absolutely spectacular. So it's like a whip. It's almost like a fouilleté. It is kind of the same idea. And go. Yeah. And keep it moving à la seconde. If you just get stuck in the coupe, obviously, either close fifth or open it to à la seconde as we are supposed to do it right now. And make sure you don't overcross it. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2. Dyslexia speaking. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. You're ready for the other side. Coupe, attitude, coupé, passé, développé, passé, développé, passé, développé, coupé, attitude, coupé, plié, attitude, relevé, stay. Totally back into close. So it's kind of a cookie pattern. Coupé, attitude, coupé, passé. Développé front, to passé, développé side, to passé, développé back, back to your coupé, back to your attitude. Now coupé, plié, relevé attitude, linger, tendu. Done.
Okay.
Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
This is once again all about symmetry. Fingertips and toes, all of that fun stuff. Really use your allonges. Oh, not like me. I just showed you what you're not supposed to do. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. You feel that nice opening? Coupé, attitude, plié, careful with your elbows. Is that making sense? So it's a very humble combination. Just like the music is very, very humble.
Coupé, attitude,
Coupé, passé. Go back to your coupé.
coupé,
Passé.
passé,
Développés. Front, side, and back. Where am I losing you?
coupé,
Mm-hmm.
attitude,
Yep. Coupé, passé, open. Passé, open, développé. We are done with the attitude until the back. Passé, à la seconde. Passé, arabesque. Back to your coupé. Back to your attitude.
from the coupé.
Yes, correct. Same angle. Correct. Now demi
And
plié
then
coupé.
plie.
Now relevé attitude. Tendre back. Done. One thing I noticed before I collapsed in my fabulously bad balance on the first side, I used my elbows too much to close my first position. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of keeping my elbows up and my little finger and just closing my fingertips to establish my back, so then I can open the balance without any problems like it happened on the other side. So here's just a little self-analysis that might help you.
Coupé, attitude,
Yes,
and then it's coupé again.
yes,
Passé,
yes, correct.
open,
Close.
and not close. Close in passé.
Yes, correct. And open again. And again back to passé. And again, open again. Then down back to your coupé. So that's kind of, the coupé is kind of framing this whole thing. Coupé, attitude again. Plié coupé, relevé attitude. Tendre back.
Okay.
Here we go. It's all about symmetry. And about not moving your elbows. But your fingertips. And one. One. And one. And one. And one. Coupé. Attitude. Plié coupé. Careful attitude rally. Tendez back and close. And relax for a second. It's all a tempo. Passe, passe and open, and passe and open, and passe and open. There is no lingering. So just go through the rhythm with your developers. Don't hold them too long. That's what I'm saying. As soon as you feel it, your next passe needs to happen. That's the reason.
What about the first ones? Are those fast too?
Yes, 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4 and the 5. Hold on. 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, 7 and the 8, 1 and the 2, 3 and the 4, 5 and the 6, totally 7 and 8. So it's pretty square through. You can phrase it a little bit, but be aware it is on the faster side. Okay. Strong standing side. That's it. Make sure you feel your passe. Feel it. Coupe it. Careful with your shoulders. Plie. A little bit better. But could you see all that shoulder action there?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Yeah.
All right, we'll come back to this one tomorrow.
Okay.
More about fingertips. 1 and the plie, and 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 1 and the tenlie, tenlie, plie, and 1 to your 5th. 1. Hold on. Yeah, let's go to 5th and let's go twice on the same side, then we stop, then we'll go to the left. You need that one more time.
Yeah.
Chasse, plie, stretch, plie, stretch. This is really about this. That, right, correct. Stretch, plie, stretch, plie. Stretch, plie, turn, tenlie. Tenlie, plie, turn, close 5th. Start one more time. Actually, let's open it to 4th. That's where you just can stretch. Chasse, plie, stretch, plie, turn, plie. Stretch, plie, turn to tenlie, tenlie, plie, turn to 4th. Start it over. Are we good? Mark?
Yeah, we can mark. Okay.
And this really feel that. You even can exaggerate it if you want to. Stretch to tendu back to your plie. It's a triple preparation. Chassé, plié fourth, tendu back, plié fourth. Tendu back, plié fourth. Pirouette, pirouette to fourth.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to add something into it.
Yes, you're always very, very generous with that. Yeah, it's very, very simple. Yeah, there is nothing fancy about the thing.
Okay.
Okay, and always feel that strong tendu back, so you place your toes always in the same location. And stretch, plie, turn, tendu. One. Stretch, stretch and plie, turn, tendu. Stretch and plie and go. We're almost there for the first part.
Something feels really awkward. I'm not sure what I'm.
Because you're not quite going to where you need to go to. Because we're going to go to the left, so let's do the left. One and plie tendu and plie tendu. So your tendu takes over this arm, which is going to be your pirouette arm.
And I was trying to do it the opposite way.
Exactly. One and two and three and four, 5 and 6, 7 to your fourth. Now it's only stretching both knees. There's no more tendu.
Right.
And plie and turn. Tendu, plie. This is a regular preparation to fourth. After your first turn, you stay in fourth position. There's no more tendu back. You just stretch both knees. Again with that same allongé, plié, before a pirouette that goes to tendu back and forward, before you finally get the last pirouette to fourth.
All right.
Okay, let's have the other side. Stretch, plie, tendu, that's better. Stretch. To fourth, not to fifth. That last turn. Let's have this one more time, now that the pattern is slowly settling. And one could try the last one as a double. Just the way you're doing it. Because you're starting to isolate your shoulders from the action, if you're focusing on that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Let's make this a little experiment. And stretch. And a 1, 2. Yep. It does. Yes, but I think we're conquering something here. Okay.
That's because I never know where I am.
That might be a good thing. It would be nice to keep your allongés in front of your nose rather than somewhere out there. And even with them, don't lift your elbow the entire time. It is just your fingertips. Here we go. left side. Good pirouette, so. And and over. Yep. And just careful there in the end not to squeeze these elbows inward. Yeah. Keep them exactly where they are. Good. I guess I should copyright this exercise. All right. Fourth and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, and the, hold on, I'm starting with the wrong foot, of course. Fourth and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, and the fourth pirouettes, close fifth. Fourth and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, and the fourth pirouettes, close fifth. Fourth and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, and the fourth and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, tendu croisé to the front, on the down, close fifth. Be where you need to be. Fourth and the fifth, second and the fifth, fourth on the or. Fourth and the fifth, second and the fifth, fourth on the orbit closing in fifth. Pirouettes are in coupe excepting for your underdog. Then fourth and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, and the fourth and the fifth, and the second and the fifth, tendu, plié, there's time. Underdog, close fifth, be done. 3 échappées. Pirouette, close fifth. Well, 3.5 échappées.
And after the first 2 sets, what's the third set?
The first set is only échappées, all the way around. Fourth, fifth, second, fifth, fourth, fifth, second, fifth. Tendu, croisé, en dedans, close fifth. One changement is. Oh, you don't need that changement, sorry. For whatever reason, it sits in my head, but it's not necessary.
Okay.
Are we good to mark this?
Yeah.
Second, fourth, go. And let's remember the same ones as we just had. Fourth, same arms as we just worked on. And really restrict your port de bras to your fingertips, even already when you take your échappées. So we keep on going with the same work that we just had in the previous combination. Here we go. Or not. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Just a little bit more confidence so you don't crisp up right before your pirouette.
I'm definitely doing that.
Yes, you are. Okay, here we go. Left side, please. Not so much force. Let your feet and hands do all the work. Thank you very much. That was exactly right. Yes. And remember that changement was not necessary. But that is really what it is. Let your body take you
Yeah.
instead of trying desperately to take your body. The good news is we are out of time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. Thank
And
you.
I will be seeing you tomorrow.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.